because we might as well. We're right here. All right. We meet a sleepy guard. It's not very good that they're sleepy. They guard the gate, guard the baron, guard the baroness, watch the towers. They're very sleepy. He's been here for hours. Yes, many hours. See why I'm tired? Mm-hmm. It's hard work and long hours in the baronial guard. Okay. So, let's have a little talk with some people here. While we're here, we might as well. So we've met Timus, a stately wizard. He welcomes us. He is very well and thanks us. Yes, welcome to Lycaeum, the Keep of Truth. Alright, so this is Truth Castle. Okay, he's the welcomer. Know ye how many cities follow the principles of truth? No, travel and learn. Okay, how many cities live by truth? We'll have to look into that one. I don't want to lie and say that we know and we don't, because that's no good. Oh, hello. Alright, so this is Nigel. Speak of the devil. I'm Nigel at thy service, a noble wizard, teaches magical spells. His health is good enough. He has a specialty. Dost thou know what it is? What do I call the spell? Resurrect. Huh, yes, resurrection. It takes ash, ginseng, garlic, silk, blood moss, and mandrake. Okay. Ash, ginseng, garlic, silk, blood moss, and mandrake. Well, that's good that we know how to do that spell. I think that's one of the ones that's actually not in our list on the back of the map. So it's good that they were able to find that out. Okay. So I'm just having a look at some walls here just to say that we can't go anywhere else. Okay, so those are some more guards who are probably also sleepy. An injured warrior. Okay, so we have some generic folks here again. Their job is none now. The wounds are grievous. They are a warrior no more. They lost in dungeon altar room. Hast thou seen one? No, they connect the dungeons unto each other. Okay, altar rooms connect dungeons. I wonder if all these guys are going to say the same thing. Might look like that's the case. Yep. Okay. Well, we won't speak with them anymore. We'll let them just rest. Well, let's try this guy. Yeah, it's going to be the same story. I just don't want to accidentally miss somebody who's going to tell us something important. Okay. A flighty jester whose name is Zajac. His job is to entertain. Health is unhappy. Oh. Doesn't want to entertain us. Okay. Alright, his friend Chuckles won't tell his secret. Dost thou know Chuckles? Yes, I think we did meet him. Why dost thou not ask him for his clue? Ask Chuckles for clue. I think Chuckles lives in Lord British's castle, if I'm not mistaken. I wonder if this Baron and Baroness are as useless as the other ones were. Okay. Robert Fraser. A stately Baron. He rules the province. This sounds familiar. Health is very well. My Lady Beth can tell thee more. Always can, eh? Charming Lady Beth. Beth Fraser. Charming lady. Rules with my lord. She is well. She rules the province. Our people believe in truth as a way of life and live it to the fullest. Dost thou seek truth? Yes. Then may thou find it. Well, that seems like an old familiar song. Okay. Beth Fraser. They don't say very much, so I'm not going to put anything in there. We're going to write about Scatu now. A tall mage wearing a strange armor. He advises. His health is well. Thou would be well advised to visit the seer often. Wears mystic armor. Art thou a partial avatar? No. Alas. Okay. Asks if we are partial avatar. So maybe we'll need to come back and see him once we get some elevation. But who knows for what though? Alright. Because Lady Tessa and Sir Simon also said alas when we talked to them about the mystic armor. So maybe this guy, if we come back after we get a little bit of elevation, we'll have something to say. So up here there's a conspicuous brick. You can see it's just got a little piece missing out of its corner. And look at this. This is a cool place. Let's talk with this person. So this is Catriona. A strong guard to watch the treasures. Her health is very good. The treasures are of great value. Yes, much gold. Dost thou intend to steal? No. Good, you had me worried. Well, that's too bad that nobody trusts us. Now, I don't see anywhere else that we could go. So, let's head back out of here for now. So we spoke with these people. Now, who is over here? Okay, so there's a locked door. We can't get in there yet. You meet an old druid who looks strangely familiar. This is Father Antos. Didn't we meet another Antos? He holds great knowledge. Old and frail, I've seen many quests. Art thou on the quest? Yes. May thou succeed. What is it you seek? Okay, we're gonna have to come back and see him, I imagine. So what's in here? Britannia Observatory. Oh, hello. Palomar. Oops. Wise old sage. He's an old wizard, but has much to show. My bones ache, but my mind is sharp. Here in my telescope. Oh, cool. Search there by the end. Thou shalt find a knob. Dost thou see where? Yes. Set the dial, and thou shalt see. Okay. I'm guessing that he means, yeah, he definitely means this. So let's search. Okay. So this shows us all of the different little cities and places. So this is obviously Lord British's castle, because you can see the room there where Hawkwind's little spot is, where we chat with him all the time. And you can see too, there's a whole bunch of spots we haven't visited yet as well, that we'll get to. And then there's some other places here. This is where we currently are in B, because you can see that telescope room up at the top in the treasury as well. And then I can't remember the name of this place, but this is where those woods are that we were looking for, and we met all those people. So anyway, we can just keep going down the list here. This is where we just were, over in Moonglow, I believe. So yeah, there's lots of spots here, a lot of places here we have not visited yet. So we'll get there at some point, I'm sure. But for the time being, it's just fun to kind of see the layouts of all these places. And this is obviously a good resource. If you're stuck, I guess you can come back here and take a look at maybe some of the towns and see where you may have missed a spot. If you know what I mean? You know, if you take a look at a town and you're like, oh man, I should have gone through that door, or should have gone to that place. And then you know, you can kind of look around a little bit that way. But yeah, for now, we definitely can't do very much of that. So here, actually, telescope guy, we'll just put that in there. So we've met a truth seeker, person lost in thought. They want to know truth. They're in a meditative state. The principle upon which I meditate is truth. He turns away when we talk about meditation. So I'm going to assume that there's not much else to talk about there. And we'll just check over here. I think we already spoke with this person though. Hey, come here, you. Yeah, we spoke with Nigel already. Okay. So for now, until we get some keys, we definitely can't go too much further, but there's our locked door that we can't go into. Yeah, unfortunately, it's a dead end for the moment, but we did learn the resurrect spell on the bright side. But I guess we can head out of here for the moment. Unless we want to talk... Ooh, there's a beggar here too. Almost missed this person. A pitiful beggar. This is Shylock. I sit and beg, oh please. I am cold and sick. Oh please, wilt thou help me? Oh please, absolutely. Please give me money. I have the Black Plague. Holy smokes. Take lots of my money here, person. Oh, thank thee. I shall never forget thy kindness. Alright, so we gave 30 gold pieces to Shylock. I guess we should try to give something. Okay, because I didn't want to give 0 and then get in trouble or something. A truth seeker. I wonder if this will say the same as the other truth seeker about someone lost in thought who will turn away from us. Seems that way. Okay, well, that seems like it's about as far as we can go for the moment. So let's head back out here. And then we can make our way back down to... Oh, I guess a battle. Ooh, a gazer. These guys in the history of Britannia are described as pretty dangerous. And they're like pretty evil, I would say, on the scale of evilness. The other thing too we gotta figure out is what we can do for Mariah. Now that we have Mariah in our party, we might want to get her some upgrades. We've been put to sleep too, isn't that nice? Just having a snooze. But yeah, oh, that's right, I'm asleep. Oh, not anymore. Okay, we've avoided an acid trap, which is always nice. Okay, so Moonglow is right there, and the Moon Gate is going to show up here. So I think our best bet for the moment is just to, once again, head back to Britain and go have a chat with Lord British, and then maybe look into what we can get Mariah set up with. Okay, so we're back in action here, over by our favorite town of Britain, and I just keep really hoping that a ship is going to appear for us. Ooh, a poison trap. Oh no! Thank goodness we still have a couple of cures. We're definitely going to have to go and get some reagents soon. But yeah, we'll go and we'll see Lord British, and then we'll come back out and see what we should do with Mariah next. So we have been in to see Lord British, and we've replenished all of our health. Now, the next thing that I want to do is get Mariah a different weapon. Now, as a mage, she is very restricted to what she's allowed to actually use in terms of weapons and armor. And you can see here that she has a staff equipped. Now, a staff is going to be a melee weapon, and I would like her to have a ranged weapon, except she's only allowed to have up to a sling, so she can't have bows or crossbows, and her current armor of cloth armor is about as good as it gets for her. So I think, if I remember correctly, that we should actually have an extra sling in our inventory. Yep, there it is. So let's equip her with that. So we'll give her a fighting chance to be able to have some attack power in the next little while. Now, the next thing that I would like to do is go off to Vesper. And the reason why I'd like to do this is because Vesper has the guild shop, and the guild shop is going to have quite a few things that we're going to need, including keys and also our sextant. So we've just taken the moon gate up to Minok, so we're in the northern part of the world for the moment. And we're going to go off to Vesper, which is on this continent, somewhere around here. Let's see if we can remember where. This little patch of swamp is going to become important later, but not for the moment. And I guess we can fight some fights while we're here, eh? Seems like we've been fighting orcs since day one. Orcs or skeletons, I think, were our very first fight. So we're going to let this guy flee. There we go. We're being very compassionate. Okay, so there's the bottom of the continent. I think we have to go almost like east. We're going to try to avoid that snake. And here's Vesper. So let's pop in here. And we'll add in Vesper. We meet a Hulk. I am Guard. Are you sure your name is not Bruce? Ugh, me tough. His health is also ugh, me tough. Still tough and still me tough. Okay, cool. My interest is nothing. Okay, let's go and have a chat with this nice jester. A funny jester named Shazbot. I feel like that's probably some kind of horrible swear word. But maybe not. Alright, thou thinks I'm funny, don't thou? Yes, well good, I will try to be, or I try to be. I've a slight tickle. I dare thee to ask me about Nate the Snake. Well, it's a long story and we haven't the time. Okay. Ask about Nate the Snake. Alright. I wish that he would tell me more. It sounds like a terribly funny, maybe, story. Who can say for sure? A tall mage. I am Twin Gates. Well, that's an unfortunate name. We welcome thee to Vesper. They are well. They welcome us. And Vesper is a fair village. Weird poppy symbol. Okay. Hast thou come a long way? Yes. We are honored by the visit of one on the quest. Okay. Another tall mage. This is other Twin Gates, I'm imagining. I just want to double check to see if they are going to say anything different. And they don't. And we're going to call them welcomers. Okay, so what is over here then? Those are more guards, so we'll have a talk with this little kid. Flatbush. Seems to be the town of weirdly named people. A slender youth that is an apprentice mage. They're very powerful. Calumny's favorite. The Calumny's favorite. He lives in you. So we've spoken with Calumny before. He taught us a good spell. Hast thou been to you? Yes. Calumny knows the quickness spell. He knows quickness. Okay. Good. So maybe that'll open up some more conversation with Calumny. Who can say for sure? Who are you? Randall. I will never not associate the name Randall with the show Recess. Randall is a solemn ranger, teaches of the shrines. He's well. So one must visit each shrine for 1, 2, and 3 cycles each for thy paths to be clear. Dost thou visit them often? I haven't visited them yet. So make that the first goal along thy path to avatarhood. Okay. Visit shrines often. Must meditate for 1 to 3 cycles. Okay. Thank you, Randall. So there's nobody else over here. Oh, hello. A wise man named Durgan. He's wise, gives wise counsel. Strive ye to know and develop the virtue within thee. The seer Hawkwind should be consulted often, for he can see within thee. Dost thou? Yep. Good. Okay. So people here aren't really telling us anything new, just more of what we already know, which isn't such a bad thing, I suppose. Okay, let's head in here. So this is plain. A small man who seeks humility. Fully healed. When the 3 principles of virtue combine in 8 ways, pride has no virtue. Okay, and we know that Magincia was struck down for being prideful. We've learned that before. To be proud is not a virtue, and so Magincia was destroyed. There you go. Humility is the virtue that remains. Yes, because you're put in your place, right? So I can understand the rhetoric behind that. So we have simple. She's a slender shepherdess. She seeks the shrine. She's fine. The shrine of humility. The shrine lies on the north bank of the Isle of the Abyss and is guarded by endless hordes of demons. Oh no. Humility. Oh my goodness. Shrine is on banks of the Isle of Abyss, guarded by hordes of demons. Well, that's something to look forward to. Know the Isle? No. Southeast of Britannia. I cannot type today, it would seem. Okay, so southeast of Britannia. So we have Gem here. A fair woman who does humble works. She's doing well. She can help us with the mantra. Since humility is the opposite of pride, so is its mantra. Okay, so mantra of humility is opposite of pride. Know ye the mantra of pride? No. When thou dost, reverse it. Okay. Reverse. Cool. That's a good hint. A wise shepherd named Joseph. He's but a humble shepherd. He's well. He's on the pilgrimage to the shrine of humility. Did thou know that there is no shrine of pride? Yes. Very good. It's on the dark island. Right, the shrine of humility. That would make sense. Okay, shrine of humility is on dark island. We could get to some islands if we could find a boat, but I'm not complaining. Alright, so we've talked with all those people. And here's an arms shop with a person inside. A bold paladin named Corcoran. I travel these fair lands to spread the virtues. He's fully healed. To know thy progress on the paths of virtue, one must visit the seer Hawkwind often. Dost thou do this? Yes. Good. Okay. Now we don't really need to talk with the arms dealer for the moment, but let's talk with this person. You meet a short, rotund man with a hat and vest. This is Traveling Dan. Okay, hang on. Hawkwind. Often. Oh, Traveling Dan. I don't know why this reminds me of Monkey Island with that guy that sells coffins. Okay. Traveling Dan the Tinkerman. Well, it's a very nice catchphrase. He's fine. He's here to repair goods at the guild shop. Been to the guild shop? Nope. Best prices. He knows the world is round. Well, take that, Flat World Society of 2018. Oh, well then, look at that person just went off into a wall and told us a nice secret. Let's talk with them first. World is round. Okay, so this is Balthasar. A sturdy peasant who is a serf. His health is pooped. Serfs work hard for little pay. Works the fields for his master. Dost thou have a master? Yes, I hope he or she is a kind one. Okay. So we're going to go and explore in these walls in just a few minutes, but let's have a talk with this guy first. Long John Leary, who is the, I guess, seller at the guild shop. Welcome to the guild shop. Like to see my goods? Yes. Good, mate. You see, I got torches, magic gems, magic keys, and sextants. I definitely want the sextant. So he says, so, you want a sextant? Well, I got one which I might part with for 900 gold. Will you buy? Sure. Cool. So now we have the sextant. And the other thing that we should get are some keys. So 60 gold pieces for 6 keys. And we have what, $582? So we don't need a pile of keys. We can get maybe like 24 keys. There we go. That's lots to start, I think. Great. That'll do us a lot of good in the next little while. So before we go into the secret walls, let's go in here. So we've met Dyka. A tall, nimble man. He's a thief. He likes to borrow. He's very well. And his favorite things to borrow are horses. Uh-oh. You can steal horses in the town of Paz. Art thou a thief? No. Likely thou art a wimp. I doubt that. It's not very nice to steal horses. Or to be a thief. Okay, let's have a chat here at the grog. Okay, can I please speak with you? Welcome to the Axe and Grog. Hang on a moment. Was the Axe and Grog... Look at that. We have a task here. We have to ask about Nightshade. So we should probably do that. So we're going to get some grog. And we're going to give a little tip. And we're going to ask about Nightshade. And we're going to try 30 gold pieces. Of Nightshade, I know but this. Seek out Virgil, or thou shalt miss. Try intrinsic. Okay. Pub keeper. On Nightshade. Seek out Virgil intrinsic for info. Okay. And no, there's nothing else. Cool. So we can take that off of our to-do list. Wonderful. Okay. So, once this thief gets out of our way, we can head back out now. And we have secret walls on either side of the guild shop. So we can go this way first. So we've met here Serval. It's a meek shepherd. They can help us. They're well for now. They knows a skull of Mondane the wizard. Hast thou heard of it? Yes. It's an evil artifact. To use it for any reason is a sign of great evil and no virtue. Okay. Using the skull is evil and of no virtue. Well, that's good to know. Okay. So there's nowhere else that we can go in here, it would seem. So let's go back out and go in here. Hello. You meet a beautiful and impressive guard named Friday. I shall warn thee against taking this gold. Dost thou intend to take it? No, that is good. She's well enough. It is not thine. It is not thine. Okay, so that just about does it for this place. And we can't really go anywhere from here. So we might as well skedaddle. Excuse me. I love when people just jump in our way. Guards gold. Guards gold. Okay. Now I wonder if that's the last place in here that we can go. Did we go in here? Oh no, we didn't. This just looks like an inn. So this is the sleep shop and this is Timus. No, we don't really need lodging. Alright. Well, let's get out of here then. So there's all of those nice shepherd people. And I think we've been everywhere in Vesper now. So we do have the sextant. Hey, come here, you. Oh, right. We spoke with Flatbush. Okay. So now what we can do is maybe head back to Castle Britannia and go off on a merry quest there, because there's lots of Castle Britannia that we haven't explored yet. And here is a shrine, by the way, that we can't do anything with yet, but just thought I'd point that out while we're here. So back up to the Moon Gate over here, and yeah, I guess I will see you guys when I get back to Britain.